Have you ever felt like you're too flawed, too broken, too imperfect for God to use? Like your past mistakes or present struggles disqualify you from being a part of His plan? If so, I want to remind you of a powerful truth. God never said you had to be perfect. Throughout the Bible, we see story after story of imperfect people whom God used in incredible ways. Noah got drunk. Eve fell into temptation. Sarah got impatient. Elijah was suicidal. David had an affair. Jonah tried to run from God. Moses got anxious. Jacob cheated. Thomas doubted. Paul murdered. And Cain murdered Abel. Yet God used each and every one of them. Your life is like a story, filled with ups and downs that make you who you are. We all have battles that nobody knows about, struggles that we keep hidden from the world. But those struggles don't define you. When things get tough, turning to God can turn those challenges into something powerful. Don't let others judge your past. Let God guide you to a better future. Life is a journey, and every step, whether forward or backward, shapes your character and strengthens your faith. Each stumble and fall is an opportunity to rise again, stronger and more resilient. It's easy to look at others and think they have it all together, but everyone has their own hidden struggles and personal demons. What sets you apart is not the absence of problems, but your response to them. In moments of weakness, remember that God's strength is made perfect in your weaknesses. It's okay to feel broken, lost, or uncertain. These are the times when God's love and grace can shine the brightest in your life. Trust in His plan, even when you can't see the road ahead. The Apostle Paul, who once persecuted Christians, wrote in 2 Corinthians 12:9-10, "But he said to me, 'My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. That is why, for Christ's sake, I delight in weaknesses, in insults, in hardships, in persecutions, in difficulties. For when I am weak, then I am strong.'" Your weaknesses, your struggles, your imperfections, they don't disqualify you from being used by God. In fact, they create space for His power to work through you in a mighty way. When you are weak, He is strong. So don't let your past mistakes or present challenges hold you back from the future God has for you. Embrace your story, with all its twists and turns, knowing that every chapter is an opportunity for growth and redemption. And when you feel like you're not enough, remember that God's grace is sufficient. His love covers a multitude of sins. His strength is made perfect in your weakness. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be willing to let Him work through you. So keep pressing on. Keep trusting in His plan. Keep leaning into His grace. Your story isn't over yet, and God isn't finished with you. He takes imperfect people like you and me and uses us for His glory.